Hello guys, it's Pyrus here from Gamerhouse EU, and today we present you the patch notes of Trove from the 3rd of December 2013. So, let's get started. There are some big changes in this one for how you play the game. Specifically, it should now feel more like a game. Keep in mind, we'll be doing a lot of tuning and have a second build out later this week, so don't panic if something feels a little bit off somewhere. So let's take a look. Crafting 0.5 is in use. Feed to open the crafting window. Please execute the dust. For example, some UI feedback not yet implemented. So I guess you can't really see what you put in yet. However, the crafting is in. So for all the players out there that are already in the alpha, check it out and show some crafting off. I've already seen a video below on the Reddit. So yeah. Thanks a lot for that, Revelation HD, for putting a video out there with the crafting, showing it all off. Blocks now consume themselves when placed. So when you place a block now, the block goes away. That is great for gameplay aspect. When destroying blocks, you now gain a primal block of the color most closely matching the block destroyed. Craft this into other block colors. So let's say you destroy a blue block now, you get a blue block back. And if you have a few other blocks, other color blocks, you can craft them into other colors. That's what I'm guessing, I'm not too sure. The player now starts with 50 of each primal block. So I guess you start with 50 green, 50 blue, 50 this, 50 that, and so on. So yeah, people can go out and build some awesome things with that. The player no longer starts with any bombs. So, for all you griefers out there, the fun is over. No more bombing of other people's structures. The /suicide command is now available. So I'm guessing when you get stuck, because after all, it is alpha, even in some released games you still get stuck. You can simply type /suicide and you probably kill yourself. And you go back to the spawn. Fixed an issue causing players to be invisible after teleporting or respawning. I'm guessing that was really annoying when it was there. So right now everyone's visible to each other and you can actually see each other and play with each other. Great fix. /who command now also tells you where the other players are. So I'm guessing when you type /who, you can see the players and their coordinates right behind it. /lock now displays location as an integer. So it will display the location as an integer. So for you guys out there that don't know what an integer is a number, but a more specific number. So let's say you don't have 54, but you can have 53.8 or 53.7. That is what an integer is. It now takes 3 bumps to destroy a player placed block. Most NPC and player abilities will no longer damage player placed blocks. So what I saw before in some videos, since we are still not playing, but it's okay, we'll get in when we do. So right now you need to throw 3 bombs in order to destroy something that someone else made. And before, let's say a monster would come in, they could just destroy it with 1 hit, or a player could destroy it. With 1 bomb it would destroy like a whole mess, or 1 slash it would destroy just 1 bit. So that's fixed now. It's just less griefing. Enemies will now begin attacking more quickly once they are in appropriate range. Changed how many enemies decide which attacks to use. So when enemies are closer to you, they will immediately start attacking now. That's the big change. I guess before they first went walking around looking for your waypoint where you were and then started attacking you. I've done some basic programming, nothing in depth like they did, so I can't go into too far details with this one. NPCs now drop monster parts instead of bombs. So NPCs no longer drop bombs. This is another thing against griefers. You know, you can't just get bombs that easy anymore. And yeah, the monsters will actually drop their parts now, which I'm guessing will be usable later on, or maybe already in the crafting system. Random loot tweaks to make rarity progression feel progressionier. I love that word, progressionier. Yeah, so more progression in the rarity of the loot. That is awesome. I really can't wait to play it and see how good the game actually is. Mouse X and Y can now be inverted by editing the config file. So all of you guys out there that, you know, want the inverted mouse, you can now. Just go into the config file and change some bits around. I'm sure someone will post a tutorial at some point on YouTube. I'm guessing not yet, but it will come. So yeah, even if you don't know, it shouldn't be too hard to do. Knockback and stability have had their effectiveness reduced, but items have been buffed to compensate in order to expand the range of bonuses that can be given by items of various levels. So the knockback is reduced, but some items, so I'm guessing your base knockback is reduced, and then the item which can contain knockback has been increased, so that compensates that. So for example, you used to have 20, now you have 15, and the item used to have 10 and now has 15. So you get to the same number, but your base is lower and the item is higher. Default draw distance is now 128 to better accommodate a larger range of hardware. If you've got a sweet machine, feel free to turn it up to 256 in the percentage local update %/trove/trove.cfg file. Once again, some people might not know how to do this, but I'm sure someone will post a tutorial. If they don't, all you need to do is go to that and go to CFG file and change the 128 to 256 if you think your machine is up to it. And your draw distance will be a lot higher. Blocking now reduces damage taken instead of increasing it. So I'm guessing before, when you blocked, you got more damage to you done than when you didn't block. But right now they fixed it, and blocking actually reduces the damage that's been done to you. Energy now regenerates at the rate of 1 divided by 10 your energy regen stat per second. So I'm guessing that is a slow energy regen, but we'll just have to see if it's balanced or not. If it's not, we can always give our feedback like we do right now. Fix for FPS hits around VFX far from the region. So for all you out there, FPS is frames per second, VFX are visual effects, and the FPS has been fixed, so the frames have been fixed for people with visual effects far away. So even when you see visual effects far away, the FPS will stay at a decent level. There is a new type of zone dungeon, the tower. I hope someone puts a video out there with the tower, because I can't wait to see this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe, and see you next time.